I'm going to share with you how we generated over 50k worth of pipeline for Amazon marketing agency in less than 3 months. So we achieved this by following 3 simple steps I'm going to be sharing with you inside this video. At the end, I'm going to give you the exact numbers in terms of meeting booked, but also the actual scripts we use inside this campaign to drive these results. So for those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Annrai. I'm the founder of ReachUP, a lead generation agency where we help SaaS businesses and marketing agencies book more qualified sales meeting on a completely done for you basis. So that being said, let's dive right in. So to start this, let me give you some actual results and some proof that this strategy worked for this client. So I can go right to Smart Lead and basically give you the statistic of these campaigns. So this is for our clients. And basically you can see 767 emails sent, 3 meeting booked, 2 meeting booked, 4 meeting booked, 1 meeting booked, 1 meeting booked, 3 meeting booked. And these are just some of the top level analytics of the number. So a lot of meeting books for this client. And also in terms of replies to show you some actual conversation. So people asking for the lead magnet, people simply saying straight away they need some help on Amazon, and some people asking to schedule a call directly. So with that done, let's go into the strategy we use. So in terms of like context for this client, so it's a classic Amazon marketing agency that basically helps e-commerce brand scale on Amazon with a completely done for you service. So they do content strategy, Amazon ads, SEO, and they personalize their services based on the needs of their clients. They work primarily with companies in the UK and in the US. They have over 35 case studies on their website, and they have a pretty strong offer, including like a guarantee on results that we didn't necessarily use inside the scripts, but it was good. They have this flexible option working with them. So now for the global strategy and basically the tech stack. So like you probably understood, we used and we focused on cold email outreach to generate qualified meetings for this agency, which enables us to create like highly personalized emails for specific people at scale, which is not always the case with like advertising. If you do Google ads or like Meta ads, you're going to be spending a lot of money, but it's not necessarily like very highly personalized for the exact person you're trying to target. In our case, we're going to go into this a bit later on, but if we want to target only direct marketing director inside a specific like a town or a specific location, saying one specific type of script is possible with cold email. It's not always the case with advertising. So now for the tech stack, basically we bought the domains on Porkbun. For the email hosting, we use Google. For the email sender, we use Smart Lead. Scraping tools, we're going to go into this a bit later, but basically we use Jungle Scout, Smart Scout, which are pretty common in like the Amazon industry, but also Store Leads and Clay for like other e-commerce platform. And we use Clay to basically find out if a company is already selling on Amazon or not. And for meeting management, like to book the actual meetings, we used HubSpot. So how did we find the right audience for this company? So their ICP is pretty clear. It includes basically e-commerce stores that make over 30k per month and ideally already on Amazon or planning to launch on Amazon. And so we use 2 different approaches. So the first one was for companies who are already on Amazon. And for this, we use simple tools like Jungle Scout and basically Smart Scout, where we identify this company on Amazon. So if you don't know, these tools is basically like you can do an export of companies who are on Amazon and even filter like segment more per like type of products they're selling, per number of products they're selling, per revenue. So this is really good if you're looking to pitch Amazon services. And so we create all these filters and we export the list. And from there, we had only company names. So we went inside of Clay and we've got this list of company names. So let's say we had like Adidas, Nike, Apple. We went into Clay to find the website. So to find like Nike.com, Apple.com, Adidas.com. And once you've got those company name, you can go into Apollo, import a list of website. And once you've got the website, then it's very easy to find like decision makers inside this company. On Apollo, you can then add job title filters like marketing director, like growth director, head of Amazon, whatever. And then like extract the list of company of actual interested lead inside this company. Now for companies who are not on Amazon yet, so basically what we did is we went into store leads and we extracted a high list of company websites, so you can filter per industry. So let's say like only company selling sport goods on like e-commerce company selling sport goods on store leads. We filter per revenue, so like from 30K to 100K. We exported the list of these company name, and then you can import this list inside of Apollo and take the person inside of them. And also what we did on top of this is we imported all the list of website inside of Clay, and then we ran a simple like Clay prompt using ClayAgent asking if this company was on Amazon or not. So this enables us to have like two like segmented lists of one list of e-commerce company who are already selling on Amazon and one list of e-commerce company who are not selling on Amazon yet. So let me show you like how this worked. So like I mentioned, we have got the list of names, company names, and then we run a prompt like this. In this case, I just made like a really simple prompt for the example. It's like, hey, is this company domain, so it refers to this, selling on Amazon? Answer by yes or no. And then you run this and it's basically like yes, no. If you want to do this like more seriously, I would consider like making the prompt a bit better. We use like a very specific prompt because sometimes there can be a little mismatch if this company domain is like uses like a name like Apple, but actually like it finds on Amazon there's a company selling like actual apples or whatever. Sometimes there can be a little mismatch. So you want to say like, go to the company, go to the website, find out what products they are selling, then go on Amazon and find out if the same company is selling the same products that there is on the website. Something like this, which is really gonna like bump your accuracy to like 95%. So from now we've got like one list of a company who are already selling on Amazon using Smart Scout, Smart Lead, and also the segmented store lead company who are selling on Amazon by Clay. And then we've got companies who are not selling on Amazon yet, simply when Clay says no. So it's an e-commerce store which is not selling on Amazon yet. So from there, we just use different scripts depending on the situation of the company. So we always use three different angles. So we've got the direct offer. Can we go below? We've got the case study and we got the lead magnet. So direct offer is just like going straight to the point and pitching for like the hard offer. And basically for companies who are on Amazon, we simply said like, hello, first name. Then we had like a personal line, which was like, hey, I like the, it was something like, I noticed the quality of your product. So this would include the product name on your website. And then we would say like, if we could help company name increase its revenue on Amazon by 30%, without exceeding your current advertising budget, would you be open for a brief discussion? So we would say this for company who are on Amazon. Who are not on Amazon, then we would simply go something simple too. Hey, our team recently developed a system that can launch company names, sport gear products. So this was like also like a personalized variable on Amazon in less than 4 weeks. Would it be possible for us to do that for you? And then another one, which was a bit cheeky. I heard on like a podcast or somewhere and I wanted to try it. It did not overperform the other campaign, but it did get some meetings. So this was, I was looking to buy company names, beauty products on Amazon, but I couldn't find it. Coincidentally, I run an Amazon agency where we have brands like company name launch and scale on Amazon. Would you be interested in a brief document explaining how we achieve this for a similar brand? So this is just like something to create a bit of spontaneity and to make the email a bit more natural. I'm not sure people bought into it, but it was funny to try. So then our second campaign, it's a case study. So this can actually work for companies who are on Amazon, who are not selling on Amazon. So if you're not able to go like into this, like a really segmented lead list, you could try this approach, which worked pretty well. Hello, first name, would it be alright to send a case study of how we supported Perry in reaching 1.4 million in sales on Amazon? And then we had the lead magnet. So this is something with like a very, very easy to answer to with low friction, which was like, hey, first name, we recently helped a beauty brand Fronies increase their revenue on Amazon by 34% from 8 million to 11 million while reducing their advertising cost of sales from 18 to 15%. So this is sometimes most of the time we're going to use ChatGPT to actually understand what type of vocabulary these like industry they talk with, and what are the KPIs, what are the actual like metrics these people are tracking. We noticed this was one they were tracking, so we were always trying to add this type of like specificity inside our campaign to make it like more segmented and more like personalized. So these are for the scripts. So now concerning booking actual meetings. So basically you're going to launch all your cold email campaigns, and what's going to happen is you're going to start to get lots of different type of answer. You're going to get people who are not like out of the office, people who are not interested, people telling you like to fuck off, and some people actually are going to tell you they're interested, and they're going to like either ask for more information, book a meeting, etc. So this is where you've done already 80% of the job, but you need still this 20%, which is the most important part, to actually book the meeting. So just some quick tips that applies for any type of like industry when you're running cold email. First tip is try to respond as fast as possible. Ideally respond within 10 minutes. I know like big companies often like skip this part, but it's super important to get some meetings. It's just going to change everything, because when someone is interested by your cold email and they answer you back, it's going to be so much easier if they get straight away an answer with someone booking a call. Like they're going to be like in the moment, in the hype, they're going to book the meeting. If you answer them like 4 hours or 1 day later, they probably like, or some people make decision pretty fast. They probably took another meeting with someone else. They're probably not interested anymore. They're looking for another solution, or simply it's just like they're still interested, but not as interested to book a meeting. So always answer fast. Always answer the question or the request of the person and push for a call. So if someone like ask, hey, I'm interested, what's your pricing like? Don't just say like, would you be open for discussion tomorrow at 4 or Thursday at 3 p.m. Always say like, answer the people's question before and then push for the meeting. Otherwise they're going to be like they're going to be it's just going to create some tension because you're not addressing their question, and it feels like you're trying to avoid it or to skip it, and people do not like this. So simply say, hey, our pricing usually varies from this, or our pricing is usually based on performance, or our pricing is usually like based on 30% of this. Don't answer like specifically what the pricing is, but give some overall like some overall like basically materials to answer the person, and then push for the call. And avoid like discussing and giving the exact pricing over email. So I know this is pretty nuanced, but basically you want to answer like broadly the question, but you don't want to say, hey, our pricing is 2.5k per month. So I'll give it exact numbers, because when you say that to people, basically they're just never going to book a meeting with you, because they do not see the value behind the service you provide. So like it doesn't make sense to just pitch a service, but then don't show like exactly what you're able to do, and then it's just not going to work. So now, like promised, I'm going to give you the exact statistic for this campaign and for this client. So we achieved an average booking rate of 1 meeting per every 413 email sent. So this was the overall like a meeting booked ratio. For our meeting breakdown, so 60% of the meetings were from companies who are not on Amazon. Surprisingly, this was something we did not expect. 40% of the meetings were actually companies who are on Amazon. Then on the closing rate, I don't have the information on my side, but I would assume the companies who are already selling on Amazon is probably with a higher closing rate than not on Amazon, because it's easier as they're already like in the situation, and it just makes more sense like this. So now for the top performing scripts in terms of reply. So the one we had one script that did pretty good in terms of replies, 3.3 reply rate. So I imagine you're looking to sell more. Like this was like a variable, like mentioning the product on the website. So more sports, like a sport gear on Amazon. The reason I'm reaching out is because we just helped Harry, a similar Amazon store, at 1.2 million in sales, blah, 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 case study. Would you mind if I share a quick document on how we achieved this? So why this campaign did so good is simply because it's very easy to answer to. So people just say like yes or no. And if you're saying yes, you're only receiving a document. So it's not that hard. But the one who did the most meeting booked, so 1 meeting booked for every 240 email sent. So this was, hello, first name. I noticed the quality of your product on Amazon. So product was a variable. if we could help company name increase its revenue by 30% without exceeding your current advertising budget, would you be open for a brief discussion? So here, asking for the discussion straight away, which is one of the advantage of not doing the lead magnet. It's because you're going to get less reply, but once someone replies, they're saying like, hey, yeah, I'm open to chat. I'm open for meetings. They're not saying like, yeah, I'm open to receive a video or receive like a whatever, which makes it a bit easier to like have actual conversations. So if you would like us to do the same for you, here's more proof we can deliver for your company. So these are results for B2B SaaS platform for a company which basically facilitates tendering offers. We booked over 80 meetings for this company. Marketing agency, so this was some of the example I just shared with you. 4 meeting booked for over 1,000 emails sent. This is some campaigns for our agency, 9 meeting booked. For another B2B SaaS company selling enterprise solution for textile company, over 80K of opportunity generated. And then a B2B SaaS company selling medical solution for the pharma industry, over 200K of opportunity generated for them. So if you'd like us to potentially like look your outbound system and talk about cold email and how it could affect and leverage your business, feel free to book a free call using the link below the video. Otherwise, stay around for the free value.